Welcome back to Auto MPV, the home of all things automotive where power, performance, and practicality meet. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic names in SUV history, the Toyota Land Cruiser. For 2026, Toyota is not just keeping the Land Cruiser alive, they're revitalizing it in ways that blend old-school off-road toughness with modern design, innovative hybrid powertrains, and tech-savvy features. So buckle up, because the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser isn't just a vehicle, it's a legacy reborn for a new generation of explorers. The Land Cruiser has been around for over 70 years, and in that time it's built an unmatched reputation for reliability, durability, and off-road prowess. But with growing demand for more sustainable performance and daily driving comfort, Toyota has taken a thoughtful approach in reshaping the Land Cruiser lineup. In 2026, we're seeing the continuation of the J250 platform, introduced globally in 2024, but with key updates in performance, technology, and even design. And yes, there's a new, compact variant on the way as well, the rumored Land Cruiser FJ, which we'll explore shortly. Let's start with the full-size 2026 Land Cruiser. It continues on Toyota's body-on-frame GAF platform, shared with the Toyota Tundra, Sequoia, and Lexus GX. This new frame offers up to 50% greater rigidity than the old J200 platform and a much stiffer body overall. What that translates to is better control, more comfort on the road, and improved capability when the pavement ends. Whether you're tackling rocky trails, crossing muddy rivers, or cruising on the highway, this new platform delivers a balanced experience that SUV enthusiasts will appreciate. Under the hood, Toyota is moving in a new direction. Gone is the V8 that powered older models. In its place is a twin-turbocharged 3.4-liter V6 gasoline engine paired with an electric motor as part of Toyota's iForce Max hybrid system. This setup produces a combined 326 horsepower and a substantial 465 pound-feet of torque. All that grunt is channeled through a 10-speed automatic transmission and permanent four-wheel drive, giving the 2026 Land Cruiser power and traction in every condition. It's not just about raw numbers either. This hybrid setup improves fuel efficiency significantly while also reducing emissions, aligning with Toyota's global environmental goals. Of course, Toyota hasn't forgotten about off-road lovers. The 2026 Land Cruiser comes standard with a 2-speed transfer case, locking center differential, and an available rear locking differential for the more serious trails. And for those of you who love articulation, there's a front stabilizer bar disconnect that lets the front suspension travel more freely over rough terrain. Multi-terrain select, crawl control, and hill descent assist make this SUV a true off-road warrior, even for less experienced drivers. Step inside the cabin and you'll immediately notice a modernized yet utilitarian layout. Toyota has opted for a rugged yet comfortable approach, with durable materials designed to withstand adventure. There are two available screen setups, a base 8-inch infotainment system and an upgraded 12.3-inch touchscreen on higher trims. The system features Toyota's latest software with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, multiple USB-C ports, optional wireless charging, and a premium 14-speaker JBL sound system on upper trims. The gauge cluster is partly digital and can be customized to display trip info, off-road data, and navigation guidance. Higher trims also include a head-up display, surround view camera system, and off-road views that show tire positions and terrain angles. Interior space is generous with seating for 5, and cargo room is substantial, over 82 cubic feet with the second row folded. This makes the 2026 Land Cruiser a great option for family road trips, weekend adventures, or hauling sports gear and camping supplies. Toyota has emphasized modularity with flat folding seats and a rear tailgate designed for easy loading. There's also an optional roof rack and factory tow package, with towing capacity rated around 6,000 pounds. On the outside, the 2026 Land Cruiser embraces a more boxy, retro-inspired look, recalling the 80s series and early 90s models. The wide grille, round LED headlights, and squared-off body panels give it a tough yet timeless appearance. Trims like the 1958 edition pay homage to the original Land Cruiser with vintage badging, a white roof option, and classic styling cues. Other trims offer blacked-out wheels, skid plates, and off-road tires. Ground clearance is generous, and the approach and departure angles are among the best in its class. Now let's talk pricing. The base 1958 edition is expected to start around $58,500, while the fully loaded first edition and other upper trims could push the price closer to $65,000 depending on options. Toyota is positioning this Land Cruiser as a serious rival to the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, Ford Bronco Wildtrak, and even the Land Rover Defender 110, all while undercutting them in terms of long-term reliability and maintenance costs. But Toyota isn't stopping at the full-size model. For 2026, they're introducing a smaller sibling, the rumored Land Cruiser FJ. Think of it as a modern take on the classic FJ40 and the FJ Cruiser from the early 2000s. It's compact, rugged, and aimed directly at buyers who want adventure in a smaller package. The FJ will reportedly ride on the same IMV0 ladder frame platform that underpins the Toyota Hilux and Fortuner, and it's expected to be around 177 inches in length, making it slightly shorter than a RAV4 but with a wider stance and greater off-road credentials. Powertrains for the compact FJ are expected to include a 2.7-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, as well as a turbocharged 2.4-liter option. A hybrid variant is likely to follow, especially as Toyota looks to broaden its electrified offerings. A 6-speed manual transmission may be offered on entry-level trims, with automatic transmission standard on mid and upper levels. And yes, 4-wheel drive will be standard across most trims, with low-range gearing, locking differentials, and Toyota's proven off-road traction tech available. The design of the FJ is expected to draw heavy inspiration from the compact cruiser EV concept shown a few years ago. Round headlights, chunky fenders, a high beltline, and a short rear overhang will give it that unmistakable FJ identity. Roof rails, a rear-mounted spare tire, and rugged bumpers complete the package. While it's not official yet, insiders suggest it will be offered in vibrant color options like blue, red, olive green, and of course, classic beige. This vehicle is all about personality. On the inside, the FJ will offer a minimalist but tech-equipped cabin. Expect an 8 to 10-inch touchscreen, digital gauge cluster, basic cloth or water-resistant seats, and weatherproof controls. This isn't a luxury SUV, it's built for the trail. That said, Toyota is expected to include modern safety features like lane keep assist, automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, and blind spot monitoring. Pricing for the FJ is expected to start around $35,000 for base trims, with top trims approaching $45,000 depending on equipment. This positions the FJ competitively against vehicles like the Jeep Renegade Trailhawk, Ford Bronco Sport Badlands, and even the Suzuki Jimny in global markets. Toyota sees big potential in this segment, especially among younger buyers who want a capable SUV that's also fun and affordable. So, what we have here is a two-pronged attack from Toyota in the off-road segment. On one hand, the full-size 2026 Land Cruiser J250 delivers heritage, technology, and family-friendly adventure in a traditional format. On the other hand, the upcoming FJ model offers a more compact, playful, and affordable way to experience the Toyota off-road legacy. This is Toyota's answer to evolving market demands while staying true to its rugged DNA. Whether you're a longtime Land Cruiser fan or just getting into the world of off-roading, there's something in the 2026 lineup that fits your needs. The best part, these aren't just concepts or ideas, they're real vehicles arriving soon. The 2026 Land Cruiser is expected to hit US dealerships by late 2025, while the compact FJ is set for a global debut around the same time, with availability starting in Asian and European markets before heading to North America. If you're as excited as we are about the return of Toyota's off-road legends, drop a comment below. Tell us which version of the Land Cruiser you'd pick, the full-size J250 or the compact FJ. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Auto MPV, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next upload. We've got more coming soon, including a closer look at Toyota's upcoming EVs, a side-by-side comparison with the 2026 Ford Bronco, and real-world impressions as soon as we get behind the wheel of the new Land Cruiser. Thanks for watching Auto MPV, and as always, stay driven.